I am halfway through editing another video that I'm hoping to get up in the next couple of days. But I thought I'd make this because it's the 1st of January and I am writing out my goals at the moment. I made another reel, I don't know if anyone saw it, but it's kind of me just going over, instead of the usual New Year's resolutions, 5 goals that I want to achieve in 2025, 10 bad habits that I want to leave in 2024, and 10 new habits that I want to bring into my life in 2025. All up, that's 25. That's 25 new changes to your life in 2025, and that's what I'm writing out at the moment. So I can kind of just get my head straight and really get prepped for the year ahead. I'm back into work tomorrow, so going to be kind of getting back into it. Holidays are really coming to an end. So I guess, just really want to try and get my head straight. I am sick at the moment, if you can't tell already. I've got something, COVID, don't know. So not feeling 100%. Not really able to get out and go to the gym or anything. So I am just trying to get everything straight. But I do have a few things I want to get sorted today. So if I can get through a few of those, then I will be happy. But one of those is going over my goals. So let me write those down and I'm going to get back to you and share a few of them, as well as my bad habits that I'm trying to get rid of, my good habits that I'm trying to bring into the new year as well. I'm also working on my Etsy store today. Don't know if anyone's seen my other videos, but one of my little hustles or businesses on the side is 2 Etsy stores that I run. Some are products that I ship out directly from my house, and the other products are drop shipped from China. So it's a bit of an interesting side hustle. I prefer it to traditional drop shipping because you don't have to take on the risk of paying Shopify fees or wasting the time building out a website. You can really just focus on testing different products. Yes, it does take longer and there is no marketing involved as well. So there's overall lower risk. It is just a bit of a slow burn waiting for those orders to come through. But if you do hit a good product, and you get that on the homepage, then you're going to be printing. So I am working on another product today. I need to go get made. This one will be shipped out directly from my home. It's more of like a custom thing that I'm doing. But I think it's a pretty cool idea. I won't share it just yet, but it is just another thing that I'm working on the side. I have a little bit of work to do for my other business, and then I am getting back into the thick of my main job tomorrow, which, if you don't know, I'm a buyer's agent. So I am going to be making a trip into the city tomorrow. I'm meeting up with the team, so that should be good. Like I said, I'm not feeling 100%, but definitely keen to get back into the thick of it this month. Only 8 weeks until I go away. My girlfriend and I are going to Japan for 3 weeks, which is going to be good. But really just want to kind of hit the ground running this year. It does suck that I'm not feeling 100% and I am a little bit under the weather. But let me get into a few of these goals and I'll check back in. Okay, so I've been writing out a few of these goals. Decided to come outside. It's so hot in the house. I won't share all of them, but I will share a couple. So for goals, obviously with the 5 goals, I tried to make these more so big goals. So not really big goals, but also achievable goals. So nothing that's just kind of general. I guess that's more so what the habits are for. Those can just be general lifestyle changes. But in terms of goals, I wanted those to be more kind of definitive. Like, I wouldn't necessarily put like get fit as a goal, or hit the gym as a goal, because that's not really a big goal, and that doesn't really have like a definitive end date, I suppose. So my first one, which is a pretty big one for me this year, is buy my second investment property, buy property number 2. That's what I put down. So I am looking at the moment. I am pre-approved, so I do have my approval from the bank, which is good. I'm hoping to buy that this month. The market that I'm looking at is definitely starting to take off. So if I don't get in this month, it's very likely I'm going to have to look elsewhere, because that area is starting to move up in price. There's not a whole lot on the market at the moment, so that's going to be an important one, and probably the first goal that I really want to, the first big goal that I really want to tick off this year. So I'm pretty excited for that, and that's kind of been a big thing for me. I was hoping to hit it late last year, but just didn't happen, and that's okay. So my next big goal that I would like to hit is 10,000 followers on Instagram. I've been really trying to grow my Instagram presence, and I guess just my personal brand in general. And I guess as a side note, I'm trying to do that on YouTube a little bit as well. I definitely haven't been anywhere near as consistent with YouTube. I think for some reason in my head it seems a lot harder than it actually is in reality. I think when you think long form content, it's like, oh, I've got to like put out this huge masterpiece, but it's just not the case. Something like this, even just pulling the phone out, talking to the camera, I think is what I'm more interested in from YouTube, is just keeping myself accountable. Even just sitting and talking to the camera, in a way I'm talking to myself. So it helps me just get my thoughts straight, make sure that I'm on track, and then hopefully, even if a few people see this, it might inspire them to either do the same or work on what they need to work on in their lives as well. As far as habits, so I haven't finished all of my goals at the moment. I'm trying to narrow it down to 5 things. There will be something, I guess, fitness related in there as well. I think towards the end of last year I did the 75 hard challenge, which was really big for me, and I came a long way in my kind of fitness through that time. I got shredded. I was feeling a lot better mentally towards the end of it as well. It was very hard and very challenging mentally, but it put me in a good place, I think, as well. So I do want to have something on there fitness based, and I have included that in my habits as well. But we'll see what I put down as my actual goal. As far as habits go, bad habits that I want to leave behind in 2024, video games is a big one for me. I think, and really ties into my next negative, or my next bad habit that I put down, which was procrastination. I do have a good work ethic, and I'm a very motivated person, but at times I do struggle with just procrastinating and sometimes putting off easy tasks that it would feel a lot better and less stressful in my head to have them done, but for whatever reason I will prioritize doing something else, I guess, for that just instant hit of dopamine, or whatever you want to call it. But video games is something that I definitely want to either leave behind in 2025, or at the very least cut down on significantly, and only have it be something really just to wind down once all other tasks are done. If there is anything for me to do, then that's what I should be doing first. Short form content watching as well. And this is something that I actually have already been doing for the last couple of weeks. So I have been completely off of Instagram Reels, which was a big one. I think a few weeks ago I looked at my time spent on Instagram. It was like 12 hours for the week. It's a lot of time wasted. You can imagine just scrolling through, and I think this is a big problem that a lot of people have today. So I'm sure there's a few of you out there probably with a similar habit. That's a really bad one, and something that I definitely want to leave behind. I personally don't have too many vices. I don't drink a whole lot. I don't smoke. I don't do anything like that. So I think for me, it's more just habits that I have that are actually preventing me from hitting the goals that I want to hit. So that's what I want to kind of leave behind in 2024, and that's a big one. Video games, procrastination, short form content watching. Negativity is another one as well. I definitely want to be more positive in the new year. Focus on the positives. Still really strive to hit my goals, but at the same time enjoy my life at the moment. I guess that's something that we are all guilty of, is we're always living for the future, and everything we do in life, and the way our society and the dynamic of it is set up, is that what we do now is, we're planning for the future, and kind of putting happiness on hold, I guess. And that's something I'm definitely guilty of as well. It's, just knuckle down now, get through it, you've got nothing to be happy about until you reach your goals, until you are financially free, until you don't have to work for a living, like until all of your investments are in place and you can just, you know, generate a passive income and just travel the world. That's when you can be happy. But it's so much more important to, I guess, find happiness in your daily life as well. My girlfriend and I moved out into our own place earlier this year, which is something that we wanted to do for a long time. And, you know, we've got our own place. It's nice. We've got our own little house. It's just the two of us. That's something to be happy about. And then, you know, I still find myself going, oh, you know, I want a bigger house, or I want to own my house, or, you know, whatever it may be. And I'm sure we're all guilty of doing that. But yeah, negativity is something I want to leave behind. And I guess, you know, as an addition to that, a new habit that I want to bring in, which I was thinking of earlier, is, you know, maybe just taking some time each week to reflect on what has gone well through the week. You can reflect on what has not gone the best in that week as well, but I think it's important to focus on what I'm happy for, or what I'm grateful for that week, what went well in my life, what I did well, you know, improvements in myself and whatnot. Other good habits is, I already do have quite a consistent gym routine. I've just been out of it the last few weeks with holiday season, as I'm sure a few of you can relate to, but I just want to get back into my consistent routine. That's a habit that's very important to me, and consistent content posting as well, which is something that I haven't been consistent with, and I think is important if I am trying to grow my personal brand, which I am, in this new year. So those are just a few of the things that I've noted down at the moment, but definitely some bigger ones that I want to jot down there as well and work on, but I'll leave the rest to myself. And I think, you know, this is something that a lot of you, I think, could benefit from. I mean, I've even just, you know, found some time. I'm just sitting out here by myself at the moment, writing down a few of these goals, a few of these bad habits, a few of these good habits, and it is making me reflect a little bit on the last year, you know, maybe what I'm grateful for, and, you know, what I just would prefer to go a little bit better in this new year. So definitely something that maybe you guys can implement into your own life as well. But definitely jot down some of your big goals. I'm keen to hear where everyone else is at in their life. Is there anything big that you guys want to tick off for 2025? And what bad habits do you guys have that you want to leave behind as well? Because I'm still trying to fill out this list and I don't want to waste it on silly things. And definitely those new habits that I want to form, I think are very important as well. Another one that I put down was meditation. I want to get into a consistent habit of meditating, either daily or at least a few times a week. I think that quiet time away from all technology, away from any form of dopamine, is a good thing. And just after talking to a friend recently that does it quite a lot, I think it's something that might benefit me in my life, so it's something that I want to implement. And another one as well is reading. I think I want to read definitely far more in this new year, and especially being off short form content as well. I think that's going to help fill in some time, and, you know, at the very least, if I am procrastinating, at least I can sit down and just enjoy a good book, and, you know, maybe learn a thing or two from that as well, which I think is important. But anyway, that's about it from me, and I hope you guys have a very good, very successful 2025, and enjoy the rest of the holiday season. It's pretty much over now. It's the 1st of January. It's time to get back into it, but all the best for your new year.